Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another exciting tutorial. My name is Dima and this is Dima's Diary. If this is your first time ever seeing my video, thank you for passing by. Please do not forget to click on the subscription button and also turn on your notification so you'll be notified whenever I make a video. On the channel today, we are going to be looking at how you make your own basic skirt pattern. It is very easy and also beginners friendly. So if this is something you would like to see, stay with me and let's dive right into the video. So these are the materials I'm going to be using to draft out this skirt pattern, and the measurements you'll be needing is your skirt length, your waist measurement, waist to hip measurement, and then your bust span, which is also referred to as your nipple to nipple measurement. So I've already indicated the beginning line, which has a horizontal and also a vertical line. The horizontal line indicates the waist of the skirt, while the vertical line indicates the starting point. So I'll just go ahead now to mark this length of my skirt. In this case, I'll be using 20 as the length because it's going to be a very short skirt, and my waist to hip measurement, which is 9, and is basically the standard one used. And I'll just go ahead to rule out the line. After now, I'll be taking the round measurement. Remember, whenever you're taking your round measurement, you're going to be dividing by 4 because you're cutting your material in a fold. Your material is folded into 2 while cutting, so you're going to divide your round measurement by 4. That is how you get the measurement. So the waist measurement that I'll be using for this, like you've seen in the beginning part, is 30. So your 30 divided by 4, you get 7.5 inch. Meanwhile, the hip measurement is 40 divided by 4 is 10. So I've done that already. And for the length of the skirt, I added 1 inch from the waist measurement that I use because it's going to be a pencil skirt. So I added 1 inch so that it will not be very tight. So I just went ahead to use my curve rule to mark from the waist to the hip line, and also the stretch rule for the remaining part of the skirt. After then, I went ahead to mark the dart. Like I mentioned earlier, your dart is your nipple to nipple divided by 2. So in my own case, I'm using 4, which is 8 divided by 2, and I went down by 4 inch as well. Then I will go in and out with half inch in order for the dart to position very well. So I'll just go ahead now to mark that with my ruler. I'm really sorry that the pencil I'm using is not very clear. Just bear with me and follow through. I promise you get a lot from this. So after marking the dart, I'll just go ahead to cut it out with my scissors. This is basically the front measurement you need for your skirt. Remember, when drawing this pattern, I didn't add any allowance. So if you want to cut on your material, make sure to add allowance in order for you to get a very good stitching, because without allowance, that means there's nothing to sew. You need to add allowance so that you have the space where you can sew, then the remaining one also. And here, the front pattern of my skirt is ready. So I just went ahead to indicate the top and the other part of it. So to get the back pattern, because the front and the back is almost the same, the difference is just the zipper allowance and the dart. The difference between the two dart is that the front pattern I went down by 4 inch, but the back pattern I'll be going down by 5 inch. So I basically place the front pattern to the back one in order to just trace it, instead of repeating what I did in the first one. So if you know you cannot just place it and cut it out like that, make sure to use an office pin to hold it down, or if you have a sellotape, you can do with whichever one is convenient with you. So after placing the front pattern to the back pattern, I went ahead to cut it out with my scissors. At this point, I didn't even know that my camera wasn't positioned well, but if you get the front pattern, the back one is never going to be a problem because they are basically the same. After now, I remove the pin that I used to hold the both patterns down. Then I use my ruler to rule a line that indicates the zipper allowance for my back pattern, in order for me to get a very accurate measurement for my dart. And then I went ahead to mark the measurement for the dart. Like I mentioned earlier, I went down by 5 inch instead of the 4 inch I used for the front pattern, so please take note. And yes, our pattern drafting is ready. Please let me know if you would love to see the making of this skirt in the comment section, and I will do just that. So we've come to the end of today's tutorial. I hope you're able to grab something out of this. Let me know if you'll be trying this for anytime soon. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.